Hi everyone, you're welcome to Nurse Your Brain with Chidima. I know we'll be running through the mind of some people right now. Some people will be like, wait, is this not the Chidima that I know as in Anita? What is she doing on YouTube? People of the world, what is she not going to do on YouTube? All right, this is not a very good way to introduce this channel, so I'll take that again. Hi everyone, you're welcome to Nurse Your Brain with Chidima, and it's NYB with C for short. I am super excited about this journey and soon to be community. Someone will be like, now, wait, what is going on here? Well, you guessed right. This is an introductory video, and I will be answering a couple of questions that could be running through your mind right now. Questions like what, why, how, when. So if you're interested to getting answers to these questions, please don't go anywhere. Answering the question, who is Chidima? My full name is Humphrey Chidima Anita. I prefer it goes that way, Humphrey Chidima Anita. And I love to write. In fact, I write a lot. I love to read. I'm a nurse. I graduated last year October. That's you can formally refer to me as an RN BSN right now. Yes, so I am married with a son, and I schooled at Georgetown, Guyana, South America. And when I'm recording this video, I'm still at Georgetown. Basically everything you need to know about me is on my about. Yes, I think apart from the phrase always smile, but I don't know why it's there, probably because you'll be figuring it out yourself. All right, so Chidima, what is this channel all about? Okay, so I know looking at the nurse, some people would probably be thinking, okay, she wants to collaborate with her fellow nurses, or it's going to be nursing stuff and all of that. Well, yeah, not if you're thinking towards the direction, it's not entirely out of it, but this channel is for everybody, and I'll tell you why. So the nurse there, just think about the attributes of the nursing profession and not the profession itself. Make sense? Even me, it didn't make sense to me. Okay, I'll try again. Think of the nursing as growing, nurturing, grooming, tending for, caring, rather than the nurse, putting on white and carrying tourniquet and syringes about on the wards. No, so that's what that nurse basically means: caring for, tending, grooming, and growing. Looking after. And then the brain is not a brain structure. The brain is also synonymous to the mind, synonymous to your intellectual capacity, your wisdom. So you can refer to this channel as grow your intellect with Chidima, or nurture your mindset with Chidima. Makes sense now, right? Yeah, it should make sense to you. And then what else is on that banner? The growth process. Yeah, so these are basically life events. It could be present or past that affect us. They also affect our health, some part of our health, but we don't really pay attention to them. And sometimes the pills that would be needed in this part is not just drugs. Other things comes to play, and this is where the healing pills come in. The healing pills has been a vision for a while now, and I just decided to incorporate it along the line with this channel. So let me attempt to explain what kind of healing pills I'm talking about here. So in the healthcare system, using the nursing profession as an example, there's what we call collaborative and independent nursing intervention. So for the collaborative, it will involve the physicians, the physiotherapists, the support groups, the lab technicians, every other member of the healthcare team that is not a nurse coming together with a nurse to attend, care for, or look after a patient and see to the betterment of that patient or client. While the independent nursing intervention would be those interventions or care that we can carry out on our own without waiting for others to arrive for us to collaborate and do it together. Make sense? Yeah. So, and under that, we also have what we call pharmacological and non-pharmacological care or therapy. So just like the name goes, that of the pharmacological will involve the use of drugs to improve, enhance, or treat patients or clients. While the non-pharmacological, think about every other thing or every other method or means you can use to enhance or better the health of people without actually swallowing pills. So when I talk about healing pills here, I'm actually referring to those non-pharmacological. So you think about psychological ways of helping people to better their health, or lifestyle modification or changes in your environment. Think about anything that is not drugs. That is the pills I'm talking about. It could be collaborative, it could also be independent in this case. And for the inspiration, just like the name goes, they are basically inspirations, they are ideas or visions that I feel it could help someone out there. So I see no reason keeping it in my journal. Okay, answering the question why. I'll be answering the question why and when together. So I had mentioned earlier, I think on my post, I can't remember now, that this channel was created in 2016. I think March or April, I can't remember now, but this information, when you click on my about, you would see it. So that was earlier in the year I'd gotten married. So this channel is a little bit older than my marriage. So to be honest, when I created this channel, I never knew what I would be doing here. I know I'll be coming up here someday, but I never knew what I'll be doing. And I'm grateful that I didn't start all the while, because I would have been doing everything and anything. So that's for the when. So why? During the pandemic, I discovered a lot of things. Even though we're basically doing online, then we're not being exposed to the words anymore, like we're learning from home. Until the COVID was a little bit, the COVID restrictions was a little bit relaxed. Myself, I had some personal experiences that made me think that, oh, we actually need more. We need more than the physical pills we take. We need more than even the prayers. Like, you even have a backup scripture to that. When the Bible says be sober, be vigilant, like they're talking about mental alertness there. There is a role we have to play if we must get this health, in a holistic form, because health is not just about your physical or your spiritual or there is the mental part of it. And this one, you have to do it for yourself. You understand? So I began to see reasons why people out there need to be involved more in their own health if they really want to improve and get better, or better still get healed of whatever they are going through. So, and why also? Because I had some personal convictions and confirmations, which I'll be sharing much later when I do the video, my journey towards creating this channel. It is not enough that I am passionate about something, or I want to do something. There needs to be a backup. There needs to be an anchor. There has to be a break or a report system where, when you encounter something, or when, you want to push, or I don't really know how to put it, but something to fall back to, something that could actually, trigger you, something that is more than that passion. You understand? So I got those confirmations, and it became more, intense between 2020 and early this year. And even before this channel was unveiled, I've had, the urge to put it out a couple of times, but I also had some restrictions, which I will be sharing much later. And it's been a lot of back and forth, and I've criticized myself a lot as well as to why should I come out here, and why should I hold back or wait a little more. And this is when I talk about criticisms, I mean rather, I would do some kind of evaluation, even though I had not brought out the channel to limelight. I would do some evaluation, about myself, and I'll ask myself some questions. If you encounter this, what would be your reaction? How would you react, or what would you say? And the answers I was getting was not okay. So some of those things really held me back. You understand? So it's been a lot of back and forth, and this is to say that this is not an over the night kind of thing, or within a twinkle of an eye kind of thing. This is a long, embedded vision that has really come to find expression in the land of the living. All right, so answering the question, how? Even this question is tough for me. Yes, answering the question, how? So Chidima, how is this channel going to run? Is it going to be like weekly videos, twice a week videos, monthly videos, everyday videos? You guys, the truth is there is no particular template or pattern as to how this channel is going to run. And this is because I want content to be organic and authentic. I don't want to be under pressure to put out something here, and I don't want to be like I need to fulfill promise or begin to mimic what someone else is doing. I know we need to learn, but at the same time, if it's going to be inspiration, if it's going to be you, it has to be natural. So if I mean, I really appreciate those people that they put on their channel weekly videos, twice a week videos, everyday videos. Like, I don't know how they do it, but I guess they've come a long way. Yeah, so the best thing you can do for us, because I'm also part of this journey, like God is taking me through a journey before you even start getting any idea as to why this channel came to be. You better understand I'm also going along this journey with you. So the best thing you can do is, when you subscribe, please put on your notification button, because who knows, videos can come once in 2 weeks, twice a week, weekly, daily. Excuse me, I didn't say that, please. I didn't say that. Yeah, so please just when you subscribe, just put on your notification button. Okay, if you are still here, thank you so kindly. I really appreciate, and I want to especially appreciate the very first subscriber that subscribed to this channel, even before the channel came to limelight. When I mean before the channel came to limelight, I mean when this channel had no banner. This channel, to me, it wasn't even existing. When the name, there was just the name on my Google account, it was just Anita Pius. And why that first subscriber? Not just because this person is a first subscriber, but this person knows me very well. Like, even before I left Nigeria, this person have not really encountered the now part of me that probably I'm a little bit vocal. This is somebody that knows that I cannot speak in public. I cannot normally I cannot do this. So, and this is someone that I've not discussed something like this before. The one I would say, probably she knew I had this vision before or something like that. So she was also part of my confirmation. I will be mentioning her name much later, and I would also be saying how it was part of my confirmation. So I truly appreciate, she knows herself. If you're watching this video, I love you so much. And of course, my ever supportive husband, he also subscribed even before the channel the channel was unveiled. And I think the very first 6 or 7 subscribers before I made it public, I really appreciate those people. And to everyone who will be subscribing subsequently, thank you so much for lending me your precious time in this busy world. I truly appreciate it, and I look forward to our growth.